Once upon a time, in a kingdom of silver rivers and towering spires, there lived a princess whose beauty outshone all the jewels in her father's crown. Her eyes sparkled like morning dew, her hair gleamed like strands of gold, and her smile could captivate the entire royal court. But her beauty was matched only by her pride. She looked down upon everyone, and every suitor who sought her hand she scornfully rejected. The king grew weary of his daughter's arrogance. One day he declared, "No more! I shall find her a husband, once and for all." A magnificent banquet was held in the royal hall. Princes, dukes, counts, barons, and noblemen from distant lands gathered, adorned in silks and jewels, each hopeful of winning the princess. She walked past them, her chin lifted high, her lips curved in disdain. "This one," she mocked, "looks like a crooked stick dried by the fire. That man is short and fat, too slow for me. Ha! He looks like a ghost. And that one, more a wine barrel than a man." One by one she humiliated them. Finally, she stopped before a noble king, good, honorable, and kind, yet his chin bore a slight curve. The princess laughed cruelly. "Look at that chin, it's as bent as a thrush's beak." From that day on, the poor man was known only as King Thrushbeard. The king could bear it no longer. "Enough," he thundered. "The very next man who enters this palace, whoever he may be, you shall marry." The princess gasped, horrified. "No, father, please!" But fate was already at the door. Soon, a wandering minstrel came, playing his fiddle, singing for coins beneath the castle walls. The king summoned him inside. "Your music pleases me, and as your reward, my daughter shall be your wife." The princess turned pale. "No, father, take back your words." But the priest was called, and before she could protest further, the vows were spoken. Her voice trembled. "I take you as my beloved husband." And the minstrel answered, "I take you as my beloved wife." In a single moment, her royal life was gone. The king's command was final. "My daughter, a beggar's wife, cannot remain in this palace. Go now, make your life with your husband." With trembling steps, the princess left her home. They journeyed together through a vast forest. The princess sighed, "What a beautiful woodland! Whose is it?" "King Thrushbeard's. Had you married him, it would have been yours." Her eyes filled with tears. "Ah, if only I had married King Thrushbeard." They crossed green meadows. "And this wide field, whose is it?" "King Thrushbeard's. Had you married him, it would have been yours." "Ah, if only." They entered a bustling town. "And this splendid town, who rules here?" "King Thrushbeard. Had you married him, it would have been yours." The minstrel stopped, his voice firm. "I grow weary of your sighs for another man. Am I not good enough for you?" The princess fell silent. At last they came to a tumble-down hut. "What miserable shack is this? Who lives here?" The minstrel smiled. "This is our home, yours and mine." Her heart sank. Inside, no servants, no luxury, only a smoky hearth and empty pots. "Light the fire," he said, "and cook our supper. I am weary." But the princess had never kindled a flame, never cooked a meal. Her soft hands were cut by willow rods. Her delicate fingers bled from coarse flax. Hunger forced her to sell pots in the market, her beauty alone attracting buyers. Yet one day, a drunken soldier rode through and shattered them all. The princess wept bitterly. In the end, she was sent to the royal kitchens to scrub pots, sweep floors, and collect scraps of food in little jars hidden in her pockets. A princess, now a servant. Then came the announcement of a grand wedding. The king's eldest son would marry. The former princess peered through the kitchen door. The hall glowed with light, music soared, nobles danced in silks and velvet. Her heart ached as she thought of her fall from grace. And then the groom entered. Velvet, silk, and golden chains adorned him. The princess gasped. It was King Thrushbeard. He saw her standing by the door and took her hand. "Dance with me." She shook her head in shame, but he drew her gently into the hall. As they danced, the strings of her pockets tore. Her jars fell, spilling soup and scraps across the floor. Gasps filled the hall. The princess burned with shame and tried to flee, but King Thrushbeard stopped her. "Do not fear," he said softly. "It was I who lived with you in the hut. I who broke your pots. I did it all to humble your proud heart." Tears streamed down her face. "I was wrong. I am unworthy to be your wife." But he smiled. "The hard days are over. Come, let us celebrate our true wedding." Servants dressed her in the finest garments. Her father and all the court rejoiced. This time, the wedding feast rang with true joy. And if you or I had been there, perhaps we too would have danced with them.